Hey, another video sitting outside because the sun is shining. Yay, the end of winter. And this is a video about the Contagion myth, this time in English. And the video in French that I also posted on Brighteon, with like one of the comments. Yes, having this topic spoken about in a different language adds another perspective. So maybe it doesn't need the English. So maybe I'll do this one in Polish instead. No? No? Okay, we'll do this one in English. Anyways, this book, written by two people, but Thomas Cowan is one, and he's one of my favorite doctors because he explains things with a dry humor and a good dose of cynicism. And and then they explain, how they try to isolate a so-called virus, mixing bodily expectorants with dead kidney cells of monkeys, mix them up in a mixer together with decaying aborted fetal tissue and injecting this mixture directly into a dog's brain. A surprise, the dog gets sick and dies. So we just found the next deadly and contagious virus. So action-reaction solution. Invent an epidemic, induce fear among the people, and offer a solution that will take care of the overpopulation and give a return on investment for Big Pharma. When you give the government access to your bloodstream, you shouldn't be surprised they lie to you about everything and that their cure is actually doing more harm than good. Another ambulance for one of those gullible people who trust the medical institution and the nutritional guidelines. Too much cholesterol must be that. So the germ theory is a lie and the terrain is everything. When a fish gets sick, you change the water in the bowl rather than inject the fish with something that changes the DNA or something. For a person suffering from celiac disease, one changes the diet rather than removing part of the bowel. We live in an age of cut, poison, and burn. Attack the disease in the body instead of restoring normal bodily functions with the right environment. Our bodies react to poisons in our environment by packaging the poisons in exosomes to be expelled. So the exosomes, they carry a certain frequency, just as Anthony Holland proved with his Rife machine. The specific frequencies of cancers he could scatter. Likewise, a high tone can break glass. Our bodies are electromagnetic light energy, and so our biofield emits frequencies to the external world. A laughing person can make another person laugh. A loving hug gives comfort and caring energy. Now, when exosomes are expelled, they are not contagious because you can sneeze into someone's face and the other person won't get sick. You can transfer snot, bodily fluids, etc. The illness will not spread. However, the body detects the frequency of the exosomes. This resonance from one body to the next is a transfer of information. So the next person benefits from that information as the immune system learns to recognize the poison. So instead of distancing, we should get closer to one another. Instead of creating a sterile environment, you should expose the body to different living frequencies. Instead of wearing an oxygen-depriving face mask, you should breathe deep into your belly with the oxygen you need to prevent a state of apathy and depression. Instead of hiding your face, you should smile to people around you, reduce anxiety, and spread some positive energy. Instead of isolating yourself, you should go out, exercise, socialize, and eat well. Instead of suffering from anxiety and sleepless nights, turn off the news and go for a walk in the forest, like Shinrin Yoku. Barefoot walking, connect with the Schumann's resonance of the earth, 7.83 hertz. Read your Bible, wherein it says multiple times, do not fear. You're in this world, but you're not of it. You're a child of God, made perfectly in His image. You have no vaccine deficiency. You have no medication deficiency. And diseases are epigenetic. The most healthy people are the unvaccinated. Injecting aluminium, mercury, polysorbate 80, aborted fetal tissues, graphene dioxide is doing intentional harm and should be stopped immediately. The only immunity they create is for the vaccine producers themselves. Legal immunity. Think again before you have your child injected with these poisons. Know that snake poison is not harmful when swallowed, only when it's injected directly into the bloodstream. They are banking on your ignorance. Contagious viruses are made up, but poisons in our environment are real. Chemtrails, 5G, fluoride, glyphosate, vegetable oils, aspartame, chemotherapy, drugs, etc. We don't need to fight diseases. We need proper education. It's not a war on the body, but it's the understanding of it. That is my major message of today. Bye.